Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Saturday. My name is Elena Kingetti, and I am the proud owner and CEO of EK Management and Associates, located right here in Raytown, Missouri. We're a suburb of Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm super excited today. So, why am I excited? Let's get going. Number one, I'm excited because of the title that I titled this. We are in high freight season. Like, this is high freight season right now. If you're in trucking right now, if you're on the truck side or you're on the broker side, you have felt the pain. I've talked about the pain for years. You know, the pain, toward the end of December, January, February is horrible in trucking. You know, you're sitting there like, what am I doing with my life? Why am I doing this? Do I need to sell my trucks? Do I need to stop brokering? You know, you have the blues. Anyway, and then February ends and March comes, and we got nursery season headed up. We got apple season going. More onions. Onions are cheap though, but I mean, we do have onion season. But anyway, so everything is good. You know, freight is picking up. So this is why seasons are important. Seasons are important because seasons demand the lane. What do I mean by seasons demand the lane? When I say seasons demand the lane, meaning that whatever season it is, like for instance, Christmas tree time. When it's Christmas tree season and Christmas trees are moving, well, the lanes that Christmas trees move in, they pay very well. You know, it's a basic supply and demand. Trucking is supply and demand. What's in supply, what's demand, it's basic economics, you know. So anyway, because that same lane of Christmas trees moves at a certain rate, let's say $4,000, and in normal season that lane might only pay $2,500, but now it's Christmas tree season, so the lane is paying $4,000. And so because of that, anybody that touches through that lane, it draws the whole market up, because it's like, okay, me as a trucking company, I'm gonna run to where the Christmas trees are because I know I can make that $4,000. You know, I can make this good money. And so as a broker, that means that, oh, well, the trucks are becoming slim jim, so that means we have to start raising our rates, and we have to pay what the seasonal rate is. Even if we don't have Christmas trees, we still have to pay the rate of the Christmas trees if we want this freight moved. And so then the broker, as a broker, you pass that rate down to your shipper, you know, and if the shippers are stubborn and the shippers don't want to raise their rate and this and that, it's going to eventually hit them, because the freight is going to be sitting on their docks. When the trucks say, no, we can't move for that, you know, I'm not moving for that rate. Not when I can go over here and get a Christmas tree and move at a Christmas tree rate. Why would I want to move, even though you have toilet paper? Why am I going to move toilet paper when I can just flock to the Christmas trees? So since everybody's flocking to Christmas trees, guess what? It drives the rate in the market up. And if shippers won't whatever to be moved, they're eventually going to have to drive it up. Otherwise, they're losing money too, because as a shipper, they've either sold this product, they're buying this product, they're a manufacturer, they're a wholesale or something like that. And so if the product is sitting, then it's not doing anybody any good. So on the broker side, you know, you need to be preaching to the shipper. You know, this is what's going on. This is what the market is at. You know, these trucks aren't going to take this freight right here, not if they can go somewhere else and get these kind of rates, you know. And that's just it. As a carrier, I mean, you have to know, you got to watch the market. You have to know your seasons. You got to know where to go to, where not to go to, things like that. You know, there are certain areas on the map you do not want to take your trucks in, you know, but you're strategic. You know, you have to be strategic in your planning and things like that. You just, that is like the name of the game, is strategy. What is your strategy? You know, you take your truck into Montana. What's your strategy to get it out of Montana? it. You went up there to chase this big rate. Now, what's your strategy to get it out? How are you going to make sure he's not going to be sitting? Does the truck have the chains on it that it needs to have the chains on? Is your driver okay driving through mountains? Can he drive through snow? What about the DOT? You know, the DOT is heavy in certain areas, more heavy in certain areas than they are in other areas. And you can have everything laid out, everything perfect, but that doesn't mean he's not going to get stopped by the DOT. And if he gets stopped by the DOT, how long is that going to set your trip back? You know, it's a lot of little fine details that go into things. And so if you're running a truck or if you're brokering, this is good freight season. This is the good freight season. Don't keep getting those cheap rates that you've been getting, because the rates have went up. I noticed the rates edging up this week, you know, and it's like, oh, we can breathe again, you know. And this is a good time because fuel's not high and the rates are going up. You know, they're not the best, but they're going up. So you need to take advantage of it now while the rates are at decent and the fuel, you know, the fuel's not bad. Like, fuel isn't that expensive, not where it's going to get in summertime. So you take advantage of those things. You know, if you're coming off a hard January, a hard February that was kind of depressing and things like that, get to moving. Don't feel like that anymore, honey, because this is it. This is the season. This is your season, and it's coming. Okay, so I said that if you're looking at getting into trucking, how would a carrier know or learn these details? Awesome. How would a carrier know or learn these details? Honey, through experience, honestly. Honestly, someone just asked, how would a carrier know these things? I mean, in my training, like in our training classes that we offer, we go through a lot of this. You know, I wrote my training books. I wrote a broker training book, a truck and dispatch training book. My office, we've written a truck management training book. And so my years of experience, I put in the books. And then, of course, when I'm training, I give details and secrets and tidbits. The people in my office that train, you know, we go based on our experience and things like that. So I will say this. You have to be careful who you listen to. You know, you have to be careful, like, who you allow in your ear, especially in the trucking game. You know, everybody has an opinion about everything. I might say I don't like Montana. Somebody might say, no, Montana is good because you get good rates going in there. You just got to know how to do this. You got to know how to do that, which makes sense. So you have to be careful who you listen to. You know, you got to be careful of everybody's war stories. You know, I once had a guy. He used to always say, Elena, you don't want to buy trucks. You don't want to buy trucks, girl. Trucks get you in trouble. They're so expensive. Da, 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 da. And then one day I looked at him. I said, well, you haven't sold your trucks, and you got about 20, 30 trucks sitting over there, and you haven't sold them, and you're not getting rid of them. Every year you say you're going to get rid of them, but you still got them, so evidently you must be making some money. So, you know, you just be careful who you listen to, but a lot of it is just, you know, taking the right training class and, of course, going through. You know, every day in this industry is something different. I wake up every morning at 7 a.m. to a different issue, a different problem, something different, something going on. You know, one of our key lines around the office is trucking. I coined it. It's trucking. It's trucking. And that's how, you know, I try to keep my anxiety down, but it's really not down, you know. But it's trucking. It's always something going on. And the best thing is to learn from your mistakes. You get hit with a $2,000 fine because that driver didn't have chains on his tires. I bet you now you'll make sure every truck has chains on the tires, you know. Oh, excuse me. So that is that on that part. I did want to just take a minute to apologize. Lamb chop. As a freight broker agent, how many cold calls would you recommend per week? Awesome question, Lamb Chop. Awesome question. We do go through that in the training, you know, in my training class. I'm not trying to say I'm this or that, you know what I'm saying? But I ran when my ex-husband and I had our freight brokerage firm. You know, we were like $1 million. We revenue. When you hear people say they were in $1 million club or a part of $1 million branch, that means that's what the branch brought in, the revenue. That doesn't mean that's what the people made. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I don't brag, but I'm so proud of that. You know, like we hustled and we worked our butt off to build like a really good book of shippers. You know, we had a very good book of business, and we got can I call you? I have a question. Yeah, sure. So we had a really good book of business, you know, and a very good sales process that we followed. And with that sales process, it goes, I'm not trying to make the answer too long, but it's more than just how many calls that you make when it comes to brokering and it comes to that sales part. You need a process, like you need a complete sales process. You know, it's just not make a call. You're building your future. You're building your foundation. So you have to have that process, and you got to know that process from front to back to end, you know, and you have to be able to keep up with that process. I'm so like arrogant, I think. Because when people are like asking me, who can you say that you helped in the business, or where are your referrals, your references, or, you don't have a freight brokerage now, and this and that. And I'm just looking at them like, honey, I brokered for 7 years, 7 years I brokered. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Atlanta movers, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Let me finish my little I broker for 7 year cry story for a minute, war story, and then I'll get to you what you just said. Yeah, so I brokered for 7 years, you know, and I'm like, are you serious? You want me to give you referrals or something like that? That's like asking Michael Jackson before he goes to concert, well, tell us where all you performed at. I'm just like, are you serious? Really? No, I'm good. You know, like I don't even have time to write any referrals down, and I wouldn't probably even want you to call any referrals because of the nature of the business. You know, I don't have a brokerage now because I don't want a brokerage. I love the truck side. I love running trucks. I love managing drivers. I love like running trucks because that's what I do. Yes, Liz Truck. I have thought about branching out. Actually, that's been on my mind so much lately. But anyway, but I'm saying all that to say, Atlanta movers, you said that you did 300 calls and you only sent out one load list. That's my whole point. This is the whole point of what I'm saying. It's not about the calls. I'm telling you guys, it's a secret. It's not about the calls. It's so not about the calls. It's about the process. You're building a foundation. You're building a relationship. You're building a book of business. You're building people's relationships. I can tell you, I have people in my phone that I've worked with. I used to broker, you know, and I can call them right now. Hey, Gabby, how old is baby girl now? Oh my goodness, I can't believe she's 8. She's getting so big. You know, and this is because I used to broker for her, you know. And so it's the relationships that you build. And so you have to have a process. I'm just going to say, you got to have a process, honey. Our process here is really good. The process that I use is a good process. I'm not trying to promote my training because the next section I'm going to talk about is how busy we are here, you know. So believe me, I'm not trying to say take our training, anything like that. Like, we are super busy. But I am telling you, I know from people that have taken the training, I know from people that I have trained, that sales process that we promote and we push, a lot of people don't. And it's good. Like, Yeah, it's not. And Atlanta movers, I feel your pain, honey. I would probably be somewhere crying and broke down. That's one reason why I don't manage brokers and I don't own a brokerage right now, is because it's too emotional for me, because I know what all it takes to get there. And unless you have the skin and some a little bit of money in your pocket, you know what I'm saying? It's a hard gig. It's a hard gig. But if you work it and you get there, you don't have anything to worry about. You don't have anything to worry about, because what the seeds that you're sowing, those are going to be forever clients, you know, but you just got to go through the learning process and everything. There's nothing wrong with brokering. Like, I love brokering. Like, it's my foundation. It's my heart. I teach brokers. I teach the broker training, and honey, I love it. I get so excited when I'm teaching, like when I'm giving the sales process and the script, and I'm always like, okay, you guys, tell me if I go too fast. Tell me if I'm letting you know too much information, because I love it, you know? But anyway, so, and then Les Truck, your question was branching out. Yes, honey. Yes, yes, yes. So I am going to be branching out, doing branch out, opening branches in different states and things like that. I'm putting everything together now, where you can come aboard. To come aboard, either you take the training, take one of our training classes, or I'm doing $500 enrollment. And then once you enroll $500, that gives you all the information to be able to get started, to be one of our branches, and be basically a part of our team and what it is we're doing. So anyway, it's an initial stage process program. If it's something you're interested in, shoot us over an email, info at THEEKM.com. What's the price for the broker manual? So the broker manual price is $199, so $200 for the broker manual. And it's good. Like, I so remember writing that book. Like, I so remember writing that book. But yeah, it's a good book. It's my baby. I'm so serious. I don't mean to be going on and on, but I love the truck side. Like, I like being on the truck side. It's a pain, but I like it, you know. Anyway, so those two things. But so what I wanted to say is I wanted to just offer a quick apology and to just kind of let you guys know. So we did like 2 specials back to back. We did the Pink Lady special, and we did like a Christmas special or something like that, some kind of year-end. So anyway, I'm doing all these specials, and I'm a small company. Like, this isn't a big company, you know. I'm a small company. I don't have a lot of staff. I have staff, but not a lot of staff. And so, you know, we booked everybody for your trainings and things like that, you know. And so if for whatever reason, because we had so many people signing up and so many trainings that had to get done and so many trucking companies that we have to set up, and I'm just gonna admit, my poor little assistant Ashley in here, honey, she is like working from the day to the night, day to night, trying to get all this stuff done, because we just had a lot of people sign up, you know. And when I rolled out the like discounted training, I wasn't expecting so many women to sign up. Honey, when I say you guys came out, y'all came out, and we thank you guys. We thank you guys. We thank you. And so with that being said, I'm just going to be honest, we kind of fell back on some stuff, you know, because there's so many like paperworks that we have to process, so many things we have to put in and this and that, you know. And so it's been a tedious process. And so if for whatever reason it seems like, well, this is taking longer than I thought it was going to take on your paperwork or your processing or something like that, I just want to tell all of YouTube, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have been, for probably like the last 4 months, I've been in and out of town. I don't know when I'm coming, when I'm going half the time. I'm waking up in a different city, going to bed in another city. Ashley, poor baby, she's been processing everybody's paperwork, DOT numbers, this this, that. Lo and behold, it's a mistake at the DOT or something like that. And then the rest of the office is like running the trucking company. You guys don't want to hear my pains. You know, I had a truck breakdown this week, and it was so expensive because that's what people do when you break down on the road. They know you don't have any other choice. So something my mechanic would only charge $500 for, they're charging $3,000 over there. You know, I had another truck. I actually flew my mechanic to where the truck was to fix it, because I told the guy, I'm not about to pay you that money. Not when I know my mechanic can do it for this amount. So I got my mechanic on a plane, got him there, fixed the truck, get it on the road, you know. So anyway, those aren't excuses, but we just got a lot going on over here. And I was not anticipating such a high volume of customers. Like, when I say you ladies came out, like signed up, and I wasn't anticipating it. And then the calls kept coming and the emails kept coming. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, you can still sign up. Yeah, you can still sign up, you know. And I shouldn't have. Like, I should have cut it off when I said I was going to cut it off, but I didn't, you know. Because I'm just like, all these ladies, they want to sign up, Ashley, they want to sign up. And so anyway, paperwork wise, starting your trucking company, starting your freight brokerage firm, those type of paperworks. Yes, Atlanta movers. I'm going to talk about that, honey. That crazy. So, paperwork and all of that. We're a good company. We're a reliable company. We're not scammers or anything like that. I'm bringing it before YouTube people can type it up or something like that. Just apologizing to you guys, you know. But if you signed up, you know, shoot Ashley an email, shoot me an email, you know, if it seems like, because we tell everybody everything, the process takes 60 to 90 days. 60 to 90 days is nothing we can do about it. Most of the process is the state that we have to get permits and issues and everything from, and the DOT, you know, so 2 to 3 months. I tell everyone, if you're signing up for a truck, if you're signing up for a freight brokerage, in that 2 to 3 months, get your training knocked out the way, start looking for a truck. You know, we have like a whole program we take you through. So 3 months. So if you signed up last Monday, don't expect like much to be done by this Monday. That's why we tell you 60 to 90 days. I cushion in when I say 60 to 90 days. I cushion in because I know what the workload is like here in the office. And so I tell you ahead of time before we take your money or anything, we need 60 to 90 days, you know. That's what we need to make whatever happen. We got a lot of magic that we make happen over here. And I don't think people appreciate the magic we make happen. We make magic happen, and I promise if you did it yourself, you couldn't make it happen, you know. We bob, we weave, you know, we figure things out. We try to work things out economical for our clients the best way that we can, you know. And of course, everybody's not going to always be happy, and I'm not asking everybody to be happy. And I want to thank you, of course, for your patience. You know, I want to thank you for your patience. And we're knocking them out. I just didn't expect so many women to sign up. I'm just being honest. I just didn't expect it. I was like, woo, okay, here we go, honey, here we go. So anyway, Atlanta movers, you said $750 to get out the snow. Honey, yes. Oh, Rosemary, you like the training. Good, good, good. You missed yesterday. Email so you can get rescheduled. You know, you get 30 days of support. So definitely shoot us an email so you can get that last day rescheduled. I want to make sure everything that you need to know, you need to know. Rosemary just actually took our dispatch training. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it, Rosemary. Atlanta movers, you said $750 to get out the snow. Honey, yes, just to get out the snow. Yeah, I couldn't even tell you, you're welcome. I couldn't even tell you the amount of money I spent on one truck this week because I don't want anybody to get discouraged and not want to get a truck, you know. The truck has bought me a lot of money through the years, you know, just this one time, you know. He was in a certain state and it just kind of hit, and it hit us hard. It hit my pockets really hard. So, you know, it's trucking, and the more frustrated I became Atlanta movers, the more I was like, you know what? These people need to make money. They're in business to make money. Probably not a lot of things going on in those little bitty towns that in those little bitty towns, you know, so they look for a truck to break down and triple, quadruple charge you, you know, somebody's kid's gonna get a good summer vacation off of me. So, but I'm in business too, you know, so we're all in business, and business, e-commerce, commerce makes the world go round. Hey, Mary in New Orleans, girl. Are you guys on the road yet? Just say yeah. Just say you're on the road. I'm going to wait for her to reply. As I wait for her to reply, so I am almost. That's okay. It's okay. However long it takes, honey, it's okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Mary's husband, Mary is so lucky. Mary took our training, and we helped to get her trucking company set up, and she's so blessed. And let me just say, she has the cutest baby too. I met the baby in Louisiana when I was there, and Mary has the sweetest spirit. But her husband is a mechanic, is a diesel mechanic, and let me tell you, it makes a big difference. Not that you need a diesel mechanic or your husband has to be in the industry with you or anything like that, but she has that, and I'm just so excited for them as a couple. I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing, and what they're going to be doing and how they're going to work together. You know, when you go in business with your spouse or with a family member or something like that, you guys have to have a strong relationship going in, because business tests you. It tests you. It tests that relationship. It just does. You know, I'm gonna write a book about that one day too. But it tests you. It puts you to the test, and the strong survive. And some of us, we're strong, but we still don't survive, you know. But anyway, I don't want to hear that about all that drama. Anyway, Arizona in the house. Hey, Arizona, yay. My truck I was talking about, he was coming from Arizona, that had all the issues and stuff. But anyway, so this week, this week, let me see what else I gotta say. Okay, so I'm back in town. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm back in town. I've been traveling like a whole lot. So I kind of took some time from traveling, but I'm going to hit Atlanta the end of this month. If you are in the ATL, please sign up for class. You know, same thing, $2,500. If you're a YouTube subscriber, $1,700. Atlanta the end of the month. April, I'm looking at going back on the East Coast to Virginia, Washington, D.C. area in April. If you have a city that you want us to come to, just shoot us an email and let's see what we can do. You'll be surprised how, like, I have this matchmaker system where maybe you're in Louisiana, I'm not coming there, but if you tell me, you know, hey, I want to take the train in Louisiana, I most likely have somebody else in Louisiana that needs to take the train. And for two people, okay, that would make sense, you know. So anyway, hey, Atlanta. So that is what we're looking at. The Pink Ladies court. The Pink Ladies came out awesome. Like I said, it broke the internet. I mean, we're over here like, what in the world? So I'm back in the office because I want to get the whole Pink Ladies, Pink Trucks movement going this week and get everything together so we can go ahead and start our conference calls. If you didn't sign up for the Pink Ladies training and you didn't do a training class last month with Pink Ladies, and you do want to be a part of it, it's $500. And that gets you in the Pink Ladies enrollment, and then you just pay $100 a month. And what the Pink Ladies enrollment is, it's a mentoring networking program for women. Not that I won't have anything for men. Not that I won't have anything for men. I also will have something for men. But this is a network that I've been wanting to do. I was inspired, of course, if you know me, you listen to anything. I sold Mary Kay for for a few years, won a Mary Kay car, director of Mary Kay, and I love the camaraderie and things like that that Mary Kay builds. have a ministry as well. I like to help women. And so why not do it in trucking? And so it's nothing against a man or anything like that. I'm not feminist or anything like that. You know, if you are feminist, I love you though. But I try to stay neutral on everything, because business is neutral. Business doesn't care about all that other stuff. You know, business is neutral. So business wise, I try to stay neutral, you know. I do love me some Jesus, but everything else, I try to stay neutral. Anyway, so, and if you don't love you some Jesus, I'm okay with that. I try to stay neutral. I respect where you're at and what you're doing. Anyway, so the Pink Ladies Pink Trucks, it's a network where us as women get together, and I mentor and I coach and I help your business to build. Whether it's brokering, whether it's you opened a trucking company, whether it's you are opening a dispatching company, whether it's you're looking to get into a management company like myself, you know, what you were talking about, Les Truck, that's what I'm looking at doing in different states, branching out the whole management platform to different states, and people that want to open up a truck management company in different states. That's what we're going to be doing. But right now I want to focus on the pink trucks, the women. I want to get the ladies in, and then our next round will be everyone else, you know. But right now, so if you didn't take a training class in February and you want to be a part of that network, $500 enrollment and $100 a month. If you ever took one of our training classes, shoot me, and you want to be a part of the network, shoot me an email, and we'll make sure you get in there. You know, just shoot me an email, and your initial is waived, you know, because you did take one of our training classes. If you took a training class, the initial is waived. It's just $100 a month. We're going to be doing I don't want to say what all we're going to be doing, because my thought process, my body, and my workload doesn't always add up to what my mouth says. So, oh, you're in D.C. area, Les? Shoot me an email, because I can give you the dates. I just don't have my calendar right now. Info, INFO, at thetheekm.com. Info, INFO, at thetheekm.com. I can let you know when I'm going to be in that area and more details about the training. Anyway, so if you're looking to get into that, Virginia, yes, definitely. The Virginia is where we're going to be at, that Virginia area. So anyway, if you want more information about training, so guess what? I updated the website. It's not all of that, but it's good for us. So you go to the website, go to our website, www.thetheekm.com. The pay button still isn't on there. Just give me some time. But everything you need to know about our training program is on there. Any free information you need to know about trucking that I have, that I can give, is all on the YouTube videos. Like, there's nothing else I can tell you. It's all there. I'm just going to ask, please don't send us an email asking us to send you information, because we don't have time. And then you'll be mad at us and say, we sent you you sent us an email and you never responded. No, it's just that we just don't have time. We have time to sign you up for training. We have time to sign you up for your trucking company. We have time to train you and to mentor you and to coach you. We just don't have time to tell you about everything, not when it's easily online. You just go to the website and look at the videos and decide, you know, if you want to go with us, then we move forward. If not, then okay, find somebody to go with so you can move forward. That's what's more important than anything. Anyway, we do freight broker training. We do truck management training. We do dispatching training. My email is info, INFO, at thetheekm.com. Info, INFO, at thetheekm.com. Website, www.thetheekm.com. The EKM, the EK Management, the EKM. We have our Facebook page. Definitely, you know, I want traffic to start flowing there. EK Management, it's a Facebook page. You know, put your stuff on there. If you want to sign up for Pink Trucks, let me know. Just shoot me over an email. My women, If you want to sign up for anything, definitely just shoot us an email. And I thank you guys very much. If you need anything, I'm going to be here in the office probably for the next hour, and then I'm going to call it a day. I have some buildings that I need to look at because we're looking at moving, so I'm excited about that. Anyway, thank you guys very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate every single email that comes through. Like, don't think that I don't read them. Like the stories, I love reading the stories. I lay in the bed at nighttime in the hotel, wherever I'm at, and I'm reading through the stories and things like that. I might not always respond, you know, but I read them, and I thank you guys. I thank you for your compliments, for the thank yous, for the appreciation. You have no idea how hard this can get sometimes, and the days can turn in just hard, you know. It's not about just that, oh, is it hard to be in the truck? Yeah, it's hard, honey. It's hard. It's hard. So if you can't take hardness, don't come, like, because it is. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I appreciate you. And if you need anything, shoot us an email. All right. See you later. Bye.